again, and this time we are in Ohio, specifically in southwest Ohio and just south of the Dayton area. And I'm very privileged today to be able to interview an executive of a local grocery chain, Mr. Kent Dimbath, who is vice president of Dorothy Lane Markets Incorporated. Kent, good to see you.
Good to see
you.
you.
We've had a wonderful family reunion.
Yes, we have.
And last night at the Dorothy Lane Market Culinary Center, Kent and his lovely wife Brenda hosted over 50 dim baths from
55 dim baths.
55 dim baths from Florida and Ohio and Germany, and a good time was had by all. And we'll be talking a little bit more about the local economy, but specifically, I know you mentioned from time to time that you host business groups there. What kind of business groups have you hosted there, and what are their backgrounds, or what kind of industries are they representing?
I think we've done everything from investment advisory folks, firms. We've done financial planners. We've done team building for hospital groups. We've entertained a lot of dignitaries that have come to town to visit our stores, other grocery chains, things like that.
And what are you hearing from them in terms of their concerns now? If you had to summarize the one or two things that you hear most mentioned as far as problems or concerns, what would those be?
I think definitely people are trading down a little bit. I think it's on the, I think there's two economies. There's the people that are doing pretty well, and there's the people that, the bottom half of the economy, I think, is suffering very much because of inflation. In our business, we serve a high quality product. We try to serve the best. So we've not, we've lost some unit sales over the last couple of years, but our sales volume dollars have actually gone up, partly due to inflation. And it seems like lately our consumers have kind of bounced back a little bit, and they're spending a little more freely, believe it or not.
Well, I understand you're getting ready to open up another store.
Yes, we are.
Okay. Go ahead. Tell me about the new store.
Yeah, so we're going to open in Mason, Ohio, which is a northern suburb of Cincinnati. We, and I hope the community, are very excited about that down there. It's been 2 or 3 years in coming. It's going to have some special features in it, but it's also going to have just a lot of things that we currently do at DLM. So it's going to be really fun.
Okay.
And I think it's going to be a big thing for the community.
Well, congratulations. All right, let's get now to some of the specifics. You mentioned that your stores appeal to an upper income clientele. Is that a fair assessment?
And quality minded.
And quality, okay.
Yes.
Have you noticed
quality and service
in this group that you cater to? Have you noticed any changes in how they are spending money? The consumer dollar is 70% of our gross domestic product, and so grocery stores are where the action is. So what's happening specifically there?
Specific to our company, we have seen some decrease in what we call center store sales. That would be like grocery items, like boxed cereal, maybe as an example, and some ingredient costs. But having said that, some of the basics, but we really service customers that want their foods prepared for them.
I see. All right.
So we have items from our bakeries to our meat departments to our delis. We serve a lot of food that's already ready to be made at home, similar to what a restaurant does.
I noticed last night going through your store, if I was hungry, I could sit down and have a pizza.
Correct.
Or they can make a nice sandwich for me right there in the store.
Yeah, we like to say we're not a restaurant.
Yeah, right.
But you can eat a very nice meal there, either through something you pick up and warm up in the microwave, or better yet, have grilled by one of our chefs at Jack's Grill.
Sounds great. Tariffs have been very much in the news. What is your experience with this? Is it impacting your cost yet, or do you expect it to?
That's a really tough question, because
that's why I asked.
As we all know,
yes.
It's been the bouncing ball.
Yes.
what is the tariff for this or that. I can honestly say I can't pinpoint any cost increase yet
Okay.
to a tariff. Now, maybe some of our buyers could be more specific on that. As an example, we buy our pork out of Canada, and I know there was a big fear that the prices were going to go way up, and I've not been told or aware that they really have that much yet.
Interesting.
I know the pork chops I buy in the store are still the same price they were
Okay.
a year ago. So I'd have to talk to Drew Post, our meat director, to
Find
see
out.
if there has been yet. But,
Well, what about some things that are clearly imported, like coffee or chocolate or tea, bananas? I mean, these are clearly import items. Have you detected any problem there yet?
yes, some of those have had the tariff applied to them, but I don't think it showed up in the price.
And how would you explain that?
I think people are eating the tariff.
Okay.
Either the importer,
Margins are getting pinched?
or I think maybe margins are getting
Pinched.
pinched.
Okay.
It really has not affected our operation.
Your operation yet. Okay.
We're still able to maintain our margin and not raise we haven't really raised a lot of prices.
Speaking of prices, obviously the CPI has been very much in the news also. And food prices have captured a lot of attention. For example, earlier this year there was a concern about eggs and so forth, and I see where those have come down. Is that your experience too?
Yes.
Some poultry items have come down.
Yeah, and if I might throw in the egg thing real quick, I have a political persuasion, but I think it's very unfair to both sides to pick on eggs. Egg price skyrocketing was caused by the bird flu.
Okay.
Period. And we slaughtered millions of chickens, millions and millions and millions, trying to get rid of the bird flu. So finally, the herd, and most people don't know this, but it takes 6 months to rebuild from the time a chicken lays an egg till the baby is 6 months old, you don't get any eggs.
Any eggs, wow.
So to say, this politician or this politician caused the egg problem or fixed it.
Yeah.
It's kind of I just laugh because my wife raises.
What came first, the chicken or the egg?
As you know, my wife raises eggs.
Yes, she does.
And when we buy we call them peeps.
Okay.
And you put them in the little pen, and it takes 6 months before you get your first egg.
Interesting.
So
that was a good point.
It's not the politician's fault.
or credit.
Or credit.
Fair enough. Well, all right. Here we are, past the midway point for 2025. What's the consensus in your business for the rest of the year?
I'm very hopeful because we've seen, after the last couple years of gradually decreasing unit volumes in several categories and departments, suddenly in the last 3, 4, 5 weeks, we've seen, maybe we've hit rock bottom, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Not that it's been terrible, but we've seen our units and our sales up higher percentages. And we in the industry, we compare everything this week versus last year, same week.
Yeah.
What are the units? What are the sales dollars? What's the inflation of the retail? And we've seen mid 6-7% sales increases, whereas
really
we were just barely bouncing along.
What categories? Can you name 1 or 2 categories?
Dairy,
okay.
Frozen, which again is prepared foods.
Food, yes.
Significant increases. Bakery, our prepared bakery products, which is a little bit of a what would be the word? I'd put floral in the same category. An indulgent, maybe. Something you don't have to have.
But
sorry, Scott Fox. It's not. It's our bakery director.
It may not be a need; it's a want, right?
Yeah, and within the bakery, a category that's growing is our artisan bread, which is a high quality, made in-house product. So yeah, I'm optimistic.
Optimistic. Good. Well, on that note, the optimistic economist thanks you for your time, and we appreciate the opportunity to be here in the Southwest Ohio area for the Dimbath Family Reunion and to learn a little bit more about the local business economy.